Okay. So topic for today is living safely. Safely means like whenever you are at home or you are out of your house, so you should be safe. You should not meet with any of the accident, whether minor or major. That will only happen when you will take certain precautions. So in this lesson, what we have to cover is, I'll show you, you can see on the screen. See, what we are going to cover is introduction, how we can be safe, and what is the need to be safe. Secondly, safety at home, safety on the road, and the last, if anyhow anything happens or any you met with any of the minor accident, like there is a small burn or a small accident, or you got a scratch on your body, or sometimes you start bleeding, so what first aid you can take, so that we will study. Okay, what is, first of all, we should know how we can be safe. So the major point is the presence of mind and alertness. Children, you should be very much aware of what is going on around you. Like in the environment, so many changes are there. Sometimes there is weather change. Sometimes, well, if you feel on the road, you will see a lot of vehicles are running from here and there. That also you'll be conscious about that. Second more important thing is common sense. If anyhow you are in some danger, then you should apply your common sense. That is the most important aspect. One more point which can be a key to safety, which you can be safe, dress in a comfortable clothes. Comfortable means the clothes should not be very tight, very tacky, so that somehow anytime if you may got slip or you fall somewhere, then you may got hurt. They should be very comfortable and easy to wear. Next is maintain peace of mind and be patient. If anyhow any accident takes place, don't be panic, don't get annoyed, don't get irritated, and especially don't get panic, so that your mind should be in peace. आपको एकदम ऐसा फील नहीं होना चाहिए कि ओफ ये क्या हो गया, मुझे क्या करना है. So when you are patient and you will maintain the peace of your mind, you can do wonders, you can save yourself. And last thing is you should help the injured also. Anyhow, if any of the accident or any of mishappening is taking place in front of you and you are able to do it, then you can help it. It is not that you will participate in like giving first aid or something if you don't know even, but you can inform the responsible person. Like if you are in your house, you can inform your elders that see this thing has happened. If something happened with your friend, then you can inform your neighbors or the whosoever is responsible for him or her, so that way you can help the injured also, and especially be with him whenever he needs you. Otherwise he or she may feel panic. So these things we have to keep in mind. Now we will see some measures of safety and what common things can may occur to you, that we will see in the video. What we have to learn in this lesson, that will also flash. Now see the video.
Should we follow safety rules? What are the different causes of fire? What are the different rules that we need to follow to prevent fire hazards? And what are the different methods to put out fire? So before starting or explaining the chapter, let's discuss about why should we follow safety rules? What is safety and what are the safety rules?
Are you able to hear?
We protect ourselves from harm or staying away from harm, it is called safety, right? And what are the safety rules? Be These are the rules that we need to follow to prevent accidents. Accidents can happen anywhere, anytime, without any warning, right? An accident happen only due to our carelessness, right, children? So accident, they lead to and or can cause serious injuries. So to avoid such situations, to avoid accidents, we should be careful and follow some safety rules, right? So this is the need of following safety rules. Now, before explaining the next question, next topic, what are different causes of fire? Here is one activity for you. Look at the picture given below. Mention why, where,
Look at the picture given below. Mention why, where safety rules are being followed, and N, where safety rules are not being followed. See the picture 1. Is the lady and the boy following the safety rule? You can raise your hand to give the answer. Yes, Joy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they are following. How they are following? They are moving on.
They are moving on zebra crossing.
Yes, very good. That you have studied earlier also, that we have to move on zebra crossing. So the boy and the mother are moving on zebra crossing and they are following the safety rule. Now picture number 2, Natik, you will answer. Is it correct or not? Are they following or not? Is this girl following the safety rule?
Yes, ma'am.
She's following. She's throwing a banana peel. How can you say she's following safety rule?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is it?
And it's a banana peel?
Yeah, it's a banana peel. She's throwing it on the
No,
ground.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
And if you'll
No,
walk
no,
by
ma'am. No,
there,
ma'am.
then you'll got a slip. Then what happened?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is not a safety rule. Okay. Now Tanvi, you answer. Number 3. Picture number 3. Is it a yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Yes, it is a no because see the boy's hands are all wet. Okay, and what he's doing, he's touching the electrical plug. You know what will happen? If you'll touch the electrical plug with your wet hands, you'll get an electric shock and you may be hurt or have an injury. Picture number 4, Vishal, you will see and tell me, are they following safety rule?
No, ma'am.
Why? Why they are not following? What the boy is doing?
Ma'am, because boy is out of window and one car will come and
Yeah.
he will.
Boy is taking out his hand out of the window, this mirror, of the car window, and that is not good. That is not safe. He may fall, or any other vehicle will come and may hurt his hand. Okay. Now picture number 5. Joy, see picture number 5.
Ma'am, yes.
Yeah, they are the girl is following safety rule. She's throwing all the waste in the dustbin. Okay, for the another one, another picture, Vishal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, these children are also playing well. What they are doing, they are just waiting for the turn to come. They are not rushing with each other, not pulling or snatching anybody. Okay, now listen to the video.
safety rules are being followed, and N, where safety rules are not being followed. Y means yes and N means no, right? In first picture, you could see a boy holding his mother's hand, is crossing the road using, you could see in the picture, these are white lines, these are called zebra crossing. In picture 2, You could see the girl is throwing banana peel on the ground in picture 3. The boy is touching the switch with wet hands. You could see the picture carefully. Picture 4. The boy is looking out of the car window. Picture 5. The girl is throwing garbage in the dustbin. And in picture 6, children are enjoying in the park. They are enjoying swings in the park. The garden. So, in all these 6 pictures, activities are going on. Now, look at the pictures very carefully and find out which picture, which activity leads to accident. Picture 2, picture 3, and picture 4.
Okay.
These pictures, the thing
So that's picture.
near you when you're playing with picture accident. So we should avoid this carelessness, and we should be little careful while doing some activities, such activities. In picture 1, picture 5, and picture 6. Picture 1, the girl, the lady and the boy, they are moving, they are using zebra crossing and they are following the road safety rules. Right, children? So this is all about your activity. Now you'll be able to understand what are the safety rules that we need to follow wherever you are. At your home, in school, in the playground, wherever you are. If you follow the safety rules, there will be less chances of accidents, right? So we should follow safety rules wherever we are. We should be little careful doing some activities or such activities wherever we are, at home, in the playground, or at school. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, in this slide, we will learn about different causes of fire. You all know what is fire? So what are the different causes of fire? In this slide, we learn about that. Let's start.
See, how can fire be caused? Carelessness while handling burning matchsticks, candles and firecrackers. You all are very aware that these things are very hazardous, and if we'll not use them safely, then we may catch fire. So this is very difficult. So we should be very careful for that. And always it is written on the things, whichever, like crackers, if we are purchasing or we are taking anything out of the market which we have to burn. So there strictly a warning is written, keep matches away from your young children. You are also young, you are small children. So the thing should be kept away. If you are using, that should be used very wisely under the guidance of, under the supervision of somebody. Next comes the electrical faults. Do you know, if there is any small cut in the wire or in any of the plug, you should not touch. Don't touch any of the electric plug which is having this type of wire cut. You can see the children what they are doing. They are just playing with the electrical appliances. This is very dangerous. Accidents while cooking and gas leak in the kitchen. If you feel that your gas is leaking, if you come to know that gas is leaking and you feel some little bit smell out of it, that is the extraordinary smell you can make out from your house. So immediately you will inform your parent who is elder in the house and inform them about the gas leak so that any accident will not happen. So these things relating to fire, you should be very careful because this may cause fire also.
Let's move on to the next slide. Fire hazards can be prevented by following some simple rules.
We can prevent such fire hazards if anyhow these things happens. Now how we can prevent them? You should be very careful. You should know how to handle the things by being careful while handling fire. If any of the equipment you are using, any matchstick or any cracker, you should be very careful. Secondly, by checking appliances and wiring regularly for faults and breaks in the plastic covering. That you have to see that there is no cut or any break in the wire, which may give you an electric shock if it is a electrical appliance. So these things will be very careful. Okay, one more important thing, that you should not wear synthetic clothes such as nylon while cooking, because you know nylon is a good conductor of heat and electricity, so you may catch fire with the cloth if you are wearing any nylon cloth. So cotton you can use for the same if you are cooking. Nylon catches fire easily, so be aware because it is a artificial fiber, and on the other hand, like cotton is a natural fiber, so it will not catch fire very easily. Secondly, if there is a gas leak in your house, open all the doors and windows. Do not strike matchstick or operate electrical switch. Children, be very aware that if you smell any of these type of things like some gas leakages there, you should not light any matchstick. Do not strike a matchstick, neither you operate the electric switch because it may catch fire. Faulty pipes should be immediately replaced to be aware of the danger. So these things we should keep in mind for preventing the fire hazard. So today